Okay. So in this class we will go for the matrix notation for CN matrix. Matrix notation for proper rotational axis. Matrix for CN axis, proper rotational axis. So now we will fix the Cartesian coordinates, okay, for a point P. So choose the x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. So in Cartesian coordinate system, consider a point P, initial point P1. Assume that this is a point P1 with initial coordinates x1, y1, z1. Okay. The rotational axis is collinear with the z-axis. That means the point, any molecule or a point P1 is rotated taking a rotational axis which is collinear along the z-axis. That means there is no changes in the z coordinates. There are changes in the x coordinate and the y coordinate. Okay. So rotational axis is collinear with z-axis. Similarly, you can also take the rotational axis along the x-axis and also y-axis. But first we will take the z-axis. Then the matrix rotation which is obtained is for the CNZ. Okay, that is called the CNZ matrix. Since rotation axis is collinear in the z-axis. Okay. So now you rotate the molecule or rotate the point P1 in anti-clockwise direction. Okay. Then the point P1 is changes to point P2 with coordinates x2, y2, z2. Now we will take the distance between, this is the origin, this is the point P1. The distance between the point P1 and the origin is taken as the r vector. Similarly, the distance between the point P to the origin is taken as the r vector, also the same vector. The angle between point P1 and origin x is taken as a pi. Okay. Since the point P1 is rotated in anti-clockwise by an angle theta, then the angle between the point P2 origin and P1 is taken as the theta. The distance between, since it is a y-axis, this one is the x-axis, the distance between the point P1 to the x-axis is taken as the y1, and the distance between the origin to the point P1 along the x-axis is taken as the x1. Similarly, the distance between the point P to the x-axis is taken as the y2. Okay. And the distance between the point P2 to y-axis is taken as the x2. Okay. So there is a triangle, here is the one triangle, that is the O P1 to the x-axis, and the another triangle is O P2 to the x-axis. This one is the second. So now you write the representation of the changes happened to the point P1. Okay. Earlier the point P1 with x1, y1, z1 coordinate is changes to point P2 with the coordinate x2, y2, z2 rotation by an angle theta along the z-axis. That means rotation axis is collinear with the z-axis. Okay. Since the rotation is along the z-axis, there is no changes in the z2 coordinates. So z2 is equal to z1. Z2 is equal to z1. So now find out the changes occurred for the x2 coordinate and the y2 coordinate. For that one, you have to go for the relation, that is the mathematical relation. You can go for to find out the x2 and the value of y2, you have to go for the Sin pi. What is the value of sin pi? Sin pi is equal to opposite by hypothesis. Opposite. So sin pi means it is refers to this triangle P1 origin and up to here. So now sin pi is equal to opposite by hypothesis y1 by r. Opposite is the y1 and the hypothesis is r. Then what is y1 value? Y1 is equal to r sin pi. This you keep equation as 1. Okay. So similarly, go for the cos pi value. Cos pi value is equal to adjacent by hypothesis. The adjacent of this triangle is x1 by r. Then what is x1? x1 is equal to r cos pi. So this you keep it as equation number 2. So now you go for the second triangle to find out the value of x2 and y2, that is point P2 origin and up to here. Okay, now you go for the, so this angle is taken as the theta plus pi. Both pi and the theta is there. So you can take the theta plus pi. So what is sin theta plus 5? Sin theta plus 5 or sin pi plus theta or sin theta plus 5 is taken as a opposite by hypothesis, that is x2 by r, and x2 is equal to r sin theta plus pi. Sin theta pi. So this one is taken as the equation number 3. Similarly, go for the cos theta plus pi. Cos theta plus pi is equal to, sorry, this one is y2. Sin theta plus is y2. This one is the value is y2. Cos theta plus pi is x2 by r. Adjacent. This is the value x2 up to here because this is a triangle. Okay. So x2 by r. So this one is y2. Then x2 is equal to r cos theta plus pi. This you can keep it as equation number 4. So from equation number 3 and equation number 4, we can determine the values of y2 and values of the x2. So now we'll go for the y2. What is the value of y2? From equation number 3, y2 is equal to r sin theta r into sin theta. What is the value of sin theta plus 5? Sin theta plus pi is equal to sin theta cos pi plus cos theta sin pi. Sin theta plus 5 value is, according to mathematical relation, sin theta plus is equal to sin theta cos pi plus cos theta sin pi. So r is common. You put the r sin theta cos pi plus r cos theta sin pi. So now you know the value of r cos pi. What is the r cos pi? R cos pi is equal to x1. So that is equal to x1 sin theta plus you know the r sin pi. So r sin pi value occurs from the equation number 1. R sin pi value is y1. So this is equal to y1 cos theta. So this is the value of y2. Similarly, go for the find out the value of x2 from equation number 4. This is from equation 3. From equation 4, x2 is equal to r cos theta plus 5. x2 is equal to r into cos theta plus pi. Relation is cos theta cos pi minus sin theta sin pi. Cos theta cos pi minus sin theta sin pi is the relation. Cos theta cos pi minus sin theta sin pi. You know r is common. To multiply the r with the cos theta cos pi, r cos theta cos pi minus r sin theta sin pi. So now we know the value of r cos pi. R cos pi value is or cos pi value is x1. You put the x1 value or x1 cos theta minus or sin theta, sin pi, sorry, or sin pi value is y1 minus y1 into sin theta. Okay, this is the value of x2. So now we got the value of z2, y2 and the x2. Okay, now in three coordinate system you can write the equation, all the three equation. Okay, you can, this one as you can keep it as a 5, this one as a 6. From this 5 and 6, z2 is equal to z1. Okay, first I will take the value of x2. x2 can be written as x1 into cos theta minus plus minus 1 into, sorry, minus 1, minus, sorry, minus y1 into sin theta plus 0 into z1. 0 into z1. Similarly, y2 value is equal to from equation 5 x1 sin theta plus y1 cos theta plus 0 into z1. So similarly, z2 is equal to what is the z2 is equal to z1, then x and the y coordinates values are 0. z2 is equal to 0 into x1 plus 0 into y1 plus 1 into z1. Okay. So we combine from this equation, you can keep this one equation as 7, 8 and the 9. Okay, from these three equations you can write it in the form of mathematics multiplication. If you write the mathematics multiplication, we get the C and Z matrix in anti-clockwise rotation. Since the rotation is done in a anti-clockwise, C and Z anti-clockwise matrix is equal to cos theta minus sin theta into 0. So here you have to write x2, y2, z2, and this one is the 0. Again this one is sin theta, cos theta, 0, then 0, 0, 1 into x1, y1, z1. Okay. So from this one, this you can keep it as a 7, 8, 9. This one is a 7 equation number. This one is 8. This one is the 9. This one you can keep it as a representation 10. From this 10, the C and Z anti-clockwise matrix is cos theta minus sin theta 0, sin theta cos theta 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay. So now you go for the changes the anti-clockwise to clockwise rotation. That can be done by changing the theta into a minus theta. Okay, since rotation is done in a anti-clockwise direction, in order to change it to clockwise, change the theta value to minus theta. Okay, to get C and Z clockwise. Okay, put theta is equal to minus theta. Okay, then the matrix will be C and Z clockwise is cos minus theta minus sin minus theta 0, sin minus theta cos minus theta 0, 0, 0, 1. So this value is equal to C and Z clockwise matrix is, what is the cos minus theta? Cos minus theta is equal to cos theta only. According to the mathematical relation, we know that means cos minus theta is equal to cos theta only. Minus sin minus theta is equal to minus sin theta. Minus into minus plus. So value is plus sin theta, because minus sin minus theta is equal to minus sin theta. The value of sin minus theta is equal to minus theta. Minus into minus plus. So value is sin theta 0. Sin minus theta is equal to, as I told, minus sin theta. So cos minus theta is equal to cos theta 0, 0, 0, 1. So this is the mathematical relation for the C and Z matrix. That is, rotation is performed in a along the Z axis. Now you can get the matrix notation for the C and Y. Okay, that means the rotation is performed in the y-axis. So just no need to derive again based on this derivation. Okay, so in this case the y coordinate system will be changes. How it will be changes? Only Cn y matrix is equal to, here you get the where is the changes here? Okay, here you can go for the changes is in the, okay, 1 in the here. Okay, here it is a 0, 0, 0 and 0 here. Okay, so this is what the in the CNY. You can also derive and you can check, cross check. You will get like this. The value of this one will be cos theta, this one will be sin theta. Okay, this will be minus sin theta, this will be cos theta. So this is the CNY matrix. So CNY matrix. So similarly we will go for the, okay, okay, the CNX matrix. That means rotation is performed along the x axis, So in this case we will get the value here is the 1, 0, 0, and here also you will be get the 0, 0 value, and this value will be cos theta, sin theta, minus sin theta, cos theta. So this is the CNX matrix. Okay. So this is how we can get the matrix notation for CNZ, CNX and the CNY. Okay. The next last one, the matrix rotation for improper rotational axis. Matrix notation for the improper rotational axis. Okay. So by the knowledge of proper rotation, okay, so now we will derive matrix notation for the SNZ matrix. Matrix notation for SN matrix, SN axis, that is improper rotational axis. Okay, if you get the matrix notation for along the Z axis, then it will become the SNZ matrix. Okay, now how it will be SNZ will be obtained? By the knowledge of matrix for the proper rotational axis and matrix for the reflection plane, we can derive or we can get the matrix notation for the improper rotational axis, because improper rotational axis, that is SNZ, okay, is equal to, okay, CNZ into sigma xy. Okay, the improper rotational axis along the Z axis obtained by rotating the molecule along the Z axis and taking the reflection perpendicular to the Z axis. Okay, this we know. Hence we can write the matrix directly for the CNZ and the sigma xy. Multiply those two matrix, you will get the matrix notation for the SNZ. What is CNZ matrix? We know already CNZ matrix is equal to cos theta, sin theta, 0, minus sin theta, cos theta, 0, 0, 0, 1. Then what is the sigma xy matrix? Sigma xy matrix only changes in the z direction. Hence the value is 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Sorry. 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, minus 1. This is the matrix notation for the sigma xy. Multiply this matrix with this, the value will be cos theta, sin theta, 0, because the first row, first column of the first row of the first matrix and the second row of the first column of the second row second matrix must be multiplied. So the values will be cos theta multiplied by 1 cos theta plus sin theta 0 plus 0 into 0. Okay, if you all together value will be cos theta. Similarly, first row second column, first row third column, like that you have to be go. So now we will go for the second row of the matrix, minus sin theta, cos theta 0, then 0, 0, 1 will be multiplied with the minus 1, value will be minus 1. Okay, you can cross check if you do complete multiplication and the values, final values only, these are the final values. So this is the SNZ matrix, that is improper rotational axis along the Z axis. Similarly, SNY matrix is obtained by multiplying the CNY matrix with the sigma xz matrix. Sigma xz matrix. What is CNY matrix? You know CNY matrix is equal to here cos theta S cos theta 0 sin theta, okay, 0 1 0 minus sin theta 0 cos theta. This is the CNY matrix. Then what is sigma xy? Sigma xy matrix is 1 0 0 0 minus 1 0 0 0 1. Okay. If you do the multiplying these two matrix, you will get the SNY matrix. SNY matrix will be SNY matrix is okay, multiply the first row of the first matrix with the first column of the second matrix. If you do complete multiplication, you will get the value cos theta 0 sin theta 0 1 multiply with the minus 1, the value will be minus 1 0, then minus sin theta 0 cos theta. So this is the SNY matrix. That means improper rotation like along the y. Similarly, SNX matrix is obtained by changing the x coordinate with the minus 1. So how it will be obtained? So CNY matrix in CNX matrix there is a 1 here. In SNX matrix 1 become minus 1. Minus 1 0. Here also 0 0. Then it is cos theta sin theta minus sin theta cos theta. So this is the matrix notation for the SNX. Thank you.